guys, welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server. I don't know, I tried to switch up the intro here and there, so this time I thought I'd get into your face a little bit to wake you up, It's Hermitcraft time with the goat. It's time to do things, although we don't like to do anything. Oh, I have big plans for today. We have grandiose things prepared, okay? Grandiose. It turned out, half of my chat when we streamed the other weekend, nobody knew what grandiose means. Jesus, man. Step up your word game. Oh, yeah, I threw on the charcoal maker for a bit. Don't really... Oh, no. Wait, what? No. Charcoal, right. Yeah. I was just thinking, wait, did the shulker box loader just trigger? No. Charcoal. All good. And, we had some deliveries. And, as you know, we are a member of the Horn of the Month Club now. Yeah, baby. I was waiting for that one. Let's check it out. Let's read in the book. Cap delivered it by hand, as we have no post box. Gotta talk to Iso. I want the post box now. Better get to work. June is here. And it comes another horn of the month. This month's horn is the uplifting saying from Gemini Day, after she saw something that Iso made. We also have 11 new horns from Skiz, Pearl, Gem, XP, Hypno, Mumbo. Man, Hermit's Horns, not running laughter of horns. Okay. Nice. And then you get your bundle, right, where you can carry around your horns of the month. That's pretty amazing. Why does it have to rain now? Really? I want to demonstrate the other thing Cup brought by. There's also hermit-themed individual fireworks. Set that up here a little bit. So. What? Holy moly. Did we crash land too hard just now? Surely didn't feel like it. Me and the flying, I tell you. Oh, wow. Okay, are you ready? It's raining. Great. Let's see. Ooh, that's epic. Again. Ooh, it fits us so well. Oh my god, you guys again. Ooh, oh my god. Everybody uses this command by now to disable the phantoms, I think. I won't, I'm not buckling down. Alright. Boom! It's epic. So yeah, we can buy those at Cubs. And I think I will definitely do that. Okay, let's shreep. We are alone on the server at the moment. It's an early morning here, European time. That's mostly the time where I can be alone. And that's when I test the crazy things that could lag out the server. At the moment, we don't have nothing really dangerous, aside of the pig cannon maybe. Alright, and now it's time to check out the Horn of the Month. And here we go. Yeah, that was... Maybe we should enable voice to hear it. Next try.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's true. It's uplifting. Gem sounding so excited makes one really excited too. That's nice. Yep, I like it. How do even bundles work? Can we just... How do we... I don't even know how to put stuff into bundles. Like, do we have to right-click on something? Like, right-click, shift, right-click. How do bundles even do things? It's like... You toss it on the ground and then take your bundle and pick it up like that. It's like those bundles. No idea how to use them even. Wait, how did that... How... There must be a way to put stuff back into a bundle. Like how... Can we just shift-click on stuff? Shift... No. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I said I'm in a good mood, and I also was in a very good mood, when I hear Jem's voice. But also, when I look at the fan art of today, it gave me such great vibes. It was posted on the Hermitcraft Reddit, but also on Twitter. On the Reddit, they are IKEA bookshelf, which makes me not so happy. As you know, I'm not very fond of IKEA. But on Reddit, they are called Caniac, I would say. Sometimes, your names are difficult. Thank you so much. It's an amazing piece. Love it. Make sure to follow their Twitter and check out their posts on Reddit. Really, really good stuff. Make sure to support our fan artists. They post here and there, and it's an amazing bit. Me chilling, that kind of would be the dream, right? Eventually we achieve chill mode in Minecraft. We just lay there and things build themselves. That would be the ultimate dream. But I guess to achieve that, there's a long way ahead of us. It's also a relatively long way to spawn already when we are on the nether roof. But the tunnel bore endeavor is definitely taking shape. Because, I was tunnel boring more and more. I need a lot of diamond ore. Because today's build is relatively expensive. And it's just for absolute stunting and show and does nothing for us. Then probably most people will never see this mechanic. But it's cool. But it's expensive. An expensive setup we hacked together overnight, kind of. So, I think I reached with the tunnel bore the area where Joe Hills lives. I checked a little bit yesterday, and I'm thinking we're breaching the boundaries of Joe Hills area. So, we are homing in on spawn here. So, as you know, we have the permits this season. And another permit I had is, of course, the armor trim permit. And I was really eager to finally get that up and running because it's good to get your shops up and running. And because, we need more sand. Talking about more sand. The other day, somebody was working on this here, and I ran into them. So let's check it out.
Hello. Sorry, I was completely in my own world.
All good, all good. I'm just coming to confirm that you bought all this wood in the shop here, right?
I blooming did, Doc. I've given you 15,000 sand. I'm not joking. 9 shulkers of sand. Nice. I don't want to have to gather anymore. I'm sick of it. Please change it to diamonds. I'd much rather mine diamonds.
You know what's even more painful, though, than shoveling 15 shulkers of sand?
Placing it all in the hourglass.
Yeah, dude, I regret my life choices. What a shame.
If only you hadn't, built a massive hourglass, maybe that would have been easy. Maybe you could charge diamonds instead. That could have been a good method instead.
Yeah.
Nice
I was
currency,
placing
perhaps.
all day yesterday, and now I found I have like 4 more shulker boxes full down, and you said you bought more now. It's like
yeah, I just bought another stack of oak wood, so 3 more shulkers of sand. Enjoy. Get placing.
Oh, man.
But thanks for that.
Yeah, you got dragged
I
into
might
that.
actually need more. We'll see how we get on.
It's not even your fault. It's not even your fault, man, right? It's
I know. I wasn't even on the season when this all
know.
happened, so
okay, maybe we can work out a deal or so, right? Like, as you're technically innocent, you had nothing to do with this whole thing. Maybe you can buy in diamonds, and it'll be all right.
Okay, well, to be honest, I don't really use that much wood many often, apart from when I'm building a big tree trunk. But that's just now, so yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. If I need a big supply of wood in the future, I'll come to you and I'll be like, here, I'm not mining any more stupid sand. Because it is the most thing I've mined. I've mined 45,000 sand now, so nothing else is close.
Well, we could help me to convince the others that sand tubing is totally fine. Then we wouldn't have this problem at all. I mean, what do you think about sand tubing?
I don't care. I mean, what are you going to do with all this sand?
Nothing. I'm just going to display it here. That's, I have no plans.
That's even worse. Worse.
People say I'm petty. I don't know where that comes from. No idea.
Not a clue.
All right.
Well, I'll get back to placing my many wood, which I bought with my many sand.
Yeah, I'm going to check.
Enjoy placing the free shulkers. I might just actually, you know what? I might just continue mining the sand just to make it worse for you to place.
Come on, man.
That's how petty I am. I'd rather spend hours mining sand so you have to place it.
Oh, man. All right.
See you in a bit.
Later. So, yeah. I kind of feel bad for Joel a bit. I mean, he's the guy who starts to make a big wood build, really. And yeah, there's like more sand down here. I was unloading some of the systems already, but I need to make sure to deliver some sand soon. Oh, thank God, there's not more. Hey, I'm spending so much time placing sand up there. It takes more time than shovel. And the funny thing is, people be saying, why is Doc placing this sand? You know, when he needs it, then he needs to shovel it again. What do you mean, when he needs this sand? I never planned to use this sand for anything. I just want to make the hermits shovel sand and then display it in the hourglass, so that they eventually see how much sand they shoveled over the season just to get wood, and then break down and allow me sand duping. So the pile inside is growing, and yeah, I'm not, petty at all. It's just, oh boy, this is. What is this shop there? Why do they have trophies like crazy? This tiny booth. Ah, okay, yeah, I think it's netherite and things. Oh yeah, probably they're making a killing with ender chests. People are too lazy to craft them themselves. Yeah, it's pretty high value items, man. Lodestones and things. Yeah, and probably with the obsidian. That's, yeah, man. Some of the license are unexpected money makers, right? Respawn anchors, yeah, nobody would buy that. What you gonna do with that? Anyways, yeah, Joel is building a shop right next to us. For some reason, he built another giant wood structure right next to a big wood structure. Yeah, maybe we have to add another bit of our shops here in the front to block it off a little bit, so it's not so wood heavy here, man. It's like this wood mountain, wood into wood. Yeah, so maybe we'll extend our shop to this side too. But yeah, here on this side, I want to add the first official extension to big wood. And to do so, I dug a hole. Where's my hole? Ah, up here. I dug a hole. How could I not find this giant hole I was digging here? Here it is. I dug a hole. Yes, that's what we do when we build things. And in this hole, we're gonna put redstone. And the redstone we're going to put in the hole is just there to show off. So what redstone do we need? We need something, if we want to sell armor trims, we want to make it flashy, right? We want to make it cool and flashy. So obviously, we want people to be able to look at their individual armor bits and select, maybe, yeah, this is a cool armor trim, or this is a cool one, or whatnot, right? So we would need a system that somehow lets people select armor bit pieces and kind of stack them together. And so you can look at different combos maybe, or something like that. I envision it like almost like, these apps for fashion or whatever, where you can browse through different outfits and combine them and look at them, right? And then, yeah, we also need a separate way to sell some of the trims then. So how do you do that? And yeah, we thought about it a little bit together with the Hive Mind. And Purple, I will link his channel in the video description. Check it out. He made a really cool video. If you're into your Rubik's Cube, you gotta check it out. So he made this fully working Rubik's Cube system in Minecraft, and he was pretty firm with logic and stuff. And while he was at it, it was like, yeah, cool. Now you're done with the Rubik's Cube. Here, let's figure out a fun little shop system here. So we worked on it an afternoon. It was done. It's not like the most complex thing ever made, but it's really cool. We need a system that enables us to kind of combine all these bits and pieces and make them look cool and merge them together. So the basic idea was born. How do we do that? How does it work? And yeah, you can stack armor stands into each other, right? So we could do this. Let me quickly set something up here to demonstrate what we could do. I need some building blocks. All right. So the basic idea is we want to, have all 4 armor pieces available to be selected, and then simply show it off. So yeah, how do we do that? Well, if you drop armor stands into each other like this, it just looks like one armor stand. And yeah, you could display different bits and pieces of armors and stack them together and select them like that. So we needed a system that will be able to do that. And then there come some challenges with it we'll talk about, but that's the basic gist. So we want a system where hermits can come in, select all the armor trims they want, and look at them and see what they want to buy. So where do we even start with that? Well, I think the first thing we should try to achieve is we need something that stores all the armor trim pieces, and there is a few. Where's the armor trims? So here we have them. Right, I painstakingly collected them all, and it's 16 different trims. And with 1.21, or the new update that is about to come out, they add 2 more trims with the trial chamber, so 18 for now. So we probably want to have 2 extra slots, so the system can handle the expansion if we get more, right? But yeah, 16, and it needs to be smart, because, well, we need to sort stuff back in. But it is not so easy. But yeah, a lot of theory crafting here. Let me build some stuff and then we can look at things. Aha! We got something. It looks confusing on first glance, I have to admit. But it'll make a lot of sense after I explain a little bit about it. Well, what do we see here? We see 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes of droppers. And it's 9. Always, if you count 9, 9, 9, 9, and 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 on this side. So it's just simply mirrored. And yeah, all these droppers will be used to hold our selections for armor items. So on the first row, we will have helmets with different armor trim. And in each helmet, dropper, of course, there will be a helmet with a different trim. And probably we will also have a bit of variance in the materials we use. So there will be some diamond, some iron and whatnot, different pieces. So yeah, you get a good impression how things look on different pieces. But, so here is the different slots. So we will have 9 here, 9 different armor trims. And on the other side, the same. So right now, obviously, we can only have 16 because 16 are only available in the game at the moment. But in the future, there will be 2 more for sure. And I think we will be still playing when this update comes out. So, better be ready for the future. And if not, this should be easily expandable to this side as well in case there's more armor trims. So we have the storage situation. Now we need to be able to select individual bits and pieces. So the first selection choice we have is it a helmet, a chest plate, pants or shoes? And yeah, with a setup like we have here, we can actually achieve this selection. So we have the 4 lanes here, and the 4 lanes will take an input if they are not locked, right? That's just how we set it up here. So let's say we select the first lane here, right? We have our helmet in here, right? And we only want to select helmets. But if we send a signal in a system like that, all these first slices would be triggered. So we would dispense a chest plate and pants and shoes as well. We don't want that. We want to lock certain slices depending on the selection of what should be picked. So let's say somebody has helmet selected right now. Cool. So we want the first slot to be able to receive something. And if we look down here, we have these torches. Here is one, and we can look over there. Let me use FreeCram real quick. This torch and 3 more. And these are pointing into these slices, right? And this redstone line is off. That means we can select from this slice. If this redstone line is off, we can select here. If this, we can select here. And if this is off, here. Right? So we need a way to switch between the different lines depending on the selection of the hermit. So yeah, now we're selecting helmets, poof, signal comes in, a selection from a hermit, and we switch over. And now the next lane is unlocked. You can see this redstone is powered now, the first slot is locked, and this is open. So with a setup like we have here, it's like a shift register, we can hop through every time a button press comes in. So every time a hermit selects a different armor piece, poof, we go to the next. So they would select the helmet first. After that, they can select their chest plate. After that, the pants. After that, the shoes. And when they're done with this selection, they can look at the assembled armor bit, right? We use the armor stand trick to do that, to stack them on top of each other. And if they're done with looking, they'll reset, or maybe they want to do a new selection. So we go back to the start. Aha, back to selecting a helmet. And we achieve that by having an item moving in these droppers that are pointing into each other, and then we're sending a signal via the observers facing down like that. And this is our shift register. Pretty much this is our way to select, hey, what armor bit are we looking at the moment? And we have 2 of these on each side, and they will run simultaneously. So when we switch to chest plate here, obviously this side will also switch to chest plate. And it's just a layout like that because it's kind of more nice to have it like this on 2 sides, but you could also have one of these and have it pretty long and have all the elements next to each other, but we thought just for convenience reasons we split it up a bit so it becomes a little bit more compact, I guess, in the end. But you don't need 2 of these registers, it's just a design choice. And now we have the next challenge, right? After we selected these bits, we need to get these armor bits back in the corresponding slot. And that is a challenge, because you cannot just, sort for the trim material. You cannot have different trims, and then, here we have silence, and here we have rib, for example, and then we set item filters, and that's NBT data. You cannot filter that. We could only filter with trickery for helmets to distinguish, hey, this is a helmet and not a chest piece, but we cannot determine, hey, distinguish between the armor trims. So this system, after we've selected something, let's say we've selected the armor trim set that sits here in the first slot, this system needs to remember which slot was taken, right? So later, when we send the items back, it will go back in the correct slot. So this system, after a selection, needs to remember, hey, our first slot here was taken, the first dropper. And whatever other selection, it could be the 5th here, the 7th there, the 1st there, or over there. So it needs to remember the individual slots and keep them open. So when we send the item back, it goes back into there. I hope that makes sense, right? Maybe if I add some more and we test the system a bit, it will become more clear. But there is quite some challenges in sorting armor. Because, you cannot distinguish different trims. Well, if you want to have a selection system, you need a selection panel. Logic. And we got one here. Let me get, where's my rockets? Oh man, it's already a pain in the butt again with the limited inventory space to get anything done. But we're getting there. So up here, we have our beautiful selection panel. 18 selections on each side by pressing this note block. And here we will position the different armor trims, right? So you can select them. And so you know what you selected. Maybe I'll put them on here on these lights in invisible item frames, or here. Not sure yet. Maybe here is better. Anyways, this panel is hermit-proof. It's a spam-proof selection panel. And let's check it out. So if I select the first note block here, check it out. Boom. We trigger the whole system. And it also does already a selection in our armor trim selections here. That is what we want to see, right? If we select this, we want this first thing here to trigger and spit out an armor piece. And after that, when we press this, we switch to the next lane. We select chest plate and pants and shoes as we had before, right? So good thing now is, as soon as you have a selection done here, this panel is absolutely spam proof. And it's also very quick. So, we can spam this again, but that won't do anything. It won't select anything or what. So it is spam proof. We cannot have another selection until we decide we are ready. And that is really important. As you know, the Hermitcraft server, people tend to break redstone things. And so here we can reset later. So this is the reset line. And this will be powered when the system is ready to receive another item. And how do we control that? Well, as soon as one of the items is dispensed and comes over this pressure plate here, we know we can do a next selection. And then from here, we send stuff up into the assembly where the armor stand then drops down here, poof, and gets assembled out of 4 bits and pieces. So what you can see on top, all these crazy water streams, that is the return streams. You can make this thing faster, but we hammered it together in an afternoon, and then we were thinking maybe instant dropper lines to make it even faster, but in the end, yeah, water-ice combo was good. And pretty much here in these 4 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can bring back a helmet, a chest plate, pants, and shoes. I wonder how many times I said that this time. And as the system, as we constructed it, will remember where something was taken out. So if we throw a helmet in here, it will go around and look for the open slot. Where was something taken out? Where was something taken out? And eventually we'll go back into it. And it's the same setup for all. We drop the chest plate in here and it goes around and checks, hey, where do I fit? And zip and for the shoes, right? 4 times. So what we need now is if we have an armor stand display there, which consists out of 4 parts, now we need, when we break this armor stand, need to separate into the 4 individual components, or better say 5. It's the armor stand as such, the helmet, the chest plate, I'm getting the pants and the shoes. It is like that's what we're dealing with here today, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, we need to split that up again. And then if we throw it back into these 4 slots, the system will remember where something was taken out and put it back into the right slot. So the only thing we need to do, we need to distinguish with a sorting system between helmet, chest plate, pants, and shoes. Bro, that's probably how we should call this episode. Helmets, chest plates, pants, and shoes. So yeah, let's build a breaking and sorting system, I guess. Yeah, this is getting, I guess, the most expensive build this season. It might almost trump the storage system, but not really. It's getting there. It's like close to a shulker box full of diamond ore for this build here. And yeah, it could have saved some, like for example, these here could be completely on glass and so on. You know, this delay here is not necessary to use diamond blocks everywhere. But, you know, we're in the shopping district here, so we're stunting even more than we usually do. It just looks insane, man. These machines, these diamond machines just look insane. And yeah, I think the system is now completed. And I have the sorter installed. And we should talk about the theory of that sorter because it's really interesting. It pretty much sits down here and doesn't look like much. We have another little chamber up here that also looks weird, and without explanation, nothing will make sense. So, how do we make sure we always, you know, remember our goal? We want to separate the helmet, chest plate, pants, and shoes. How do we reliably get that? Well, we sort by age. So let's check it out. We put an armor stand here, and I'm going to throw my helmet on there. Right? And now we can drop it. So this is the first armor stand that was created here. Now we do another armor stand. That would be the next one. That would hold the chest piece, right? And we drop it. And then the next armor piece would show off pants. And we drop it. And the next armor piece would show off shoes. Alright. The next armor piece, the next armor stand, right? So, boom. Right, and this would then assemble a whole armor set and people could look at it and have a gauge. Now we want to reset that. We drop the whole thing down and now we want to make sure we get the helmet every time in the first draw. Now, where's my... I don't have no arrows. Oh yeah, I need to grab some. So, the oldest armor piece that was dispensed was the helmet. So if we shoot this pack of armor now, or armor stands, well, normally the head should drop first, right? Let's try it out. We shoot. Oh, helmet dropped first. Nice. Secondly, when we shoot this pack again, elytra will drop. Yes, indeed. And now you know the drill. When we shoot it again, pants will drop. And lastly, of course, well, there's the shoes. Boom. So we always know if we dispense things in a fixed order, which we will do here. First helmet, then chest plate, then pants, then shoes. When we break it again, we always know which one drops first. So with a sorting array down there, knowing that when we shoot stuff, which one drops first, we can actually sort the items out. And this is exactly what this thing is doing here. The armor stand will sit in here, get shot. First thing that drops is an armor stand and the helmet. The armor stands get sorted out here. Here's a normal item filter that sorts armor stands out. And then the first slot here is open, and it will receive the helmet. As soon as there's something in there, we lock this slot and go to the next one. Next arrow fires, drops, and this way the armor piece, chest piece will always make it in here. Then this slot is locked. We shoot a third time, and we get the pants. And on the last shot, we get the shoes. And look at that. All these droppers here that are sitting around are connected to water streams. And where do they lead? Exactly. Back into the specific 4 modules we had at the beginning. The helmet module, the chest piece module, the pants module, and the shoes module. So now we have a reliable way to, distinguish between the different pieces of armor. These cells will remember which armor piece got taken out, which makes, you guessed it, a way to sort this stuff back into the system, and it will always sit in the correct slot, right? So now the last thing for us to do is pretty much, I need to clear this because this we don't need, and I need to create armor, a bunch of armor, so we can actually start testing this whole thing. And I was thinking I'll mix it up a bit. I'll get some diamond armor, get some iron armor, and gold. I'm thinking, I don't think leather anybody will use much. Maybe I can trade for some chainmail. We'll see. But the armor I had once at the start of the season is dead by now. I don't know what happened to them. I know my other villagers got taken hostage, but I guess they also killed my armor. That would have been handy now. So, I need to count a little bit. In total, though, we need 16 sets of armor. So it would be pretty handy to save on some diamonds and stuff by being able to trade for it. So I might go back to the swamp and see what I can do armor-wise. And then we can test. I was not recording. Pearl just came by. And I think she tried to spook me with a horn sound or something. I don't think she got the reaction she was expecting. I was focused, okay? I was counting here and thinking. But now I sent her to Scar's portal set. She should inspect it as something going on with the postal system. So let's see how that goes. I helped Scar doing his portal. It's lethal now. We should check it out later. Anyways, we are sorting things here. And let's go upstairs here real quick. And upstairs, right, we had our selection panel. Boom. This thing here. And of course, we want the armor trims to be hooked up to these selections here. These first 16 for now. And the last 2 we leave empty. There's going to be no selection on those. Right? We still, though, got to make sure that, these slots are temporarily taken. So we just got to put some random items in here. Otherwise, now the system thinks, oh, look, something has been taken out of here, unlocks the hopper, and when we send something back, it will go in here, not in the correct slot. So for now, boom, placeholder item, we put 2 scaffolding in here. And for the rest, we have our helmet set already. So let me get over here. So I have all the helmets, and later, of course, these helmets will have armor trims, right? Different trims. Different materials, most likely. And, then it's always this order, gold, iron, chainmail, diamond, right? And on the other side, we have the same setup, kind of. We can mix and match, it doesn't matter. Blocker item here at the beginning, because this will not be a selection upstairs. And then we just do our thing here, right? Go through here with all the helmets in order again. And this makes it so people can select helmets already. And now I pretty much need to set up the same thing on the 3 other cells, which we have on 2 sides, and load it up with, chest plates next. Chest plates and chest plates. And it's always 4. I had this 1 set of armor already in there, the one we used in the very beginning for testing. But obviously this will be blocked again, and now We'll try to start with the same sequence again. So gold and then iron. Okay. So, yeah, here goes gold. Then we put an iron one. And chainmail, diamond. Gold, iron, chainmail, diamond. And we do the same thing on the other side. And then I repeat the process with the shoes and the pants. And then we can maybe even test this thing already and see if everything works. And then, of course, comes the big job, hooking everything up with armor trim. That will be another huge endeavor in itself. That's for sure.
Okay. Gonna be a guinea pig in all this crazy redstone.
Yes. I see you're the perfect test subject because you're a potential customer. I see your fancy pants have no trim yet.
That is correct. I haven't done it yet. Mm-hmm.
And also I got the trim thing from you, didn't I?
Yes, I get free trims from you.
Right, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to pay me for being a bit guinea pig because you already are.
Yeah, so it's a perfect full circle, I would say. So look,
Yeah,
I've
for
been
sure,
working
very
on
true.
a system, right? I want to make it possible for the hermits to check out all the trims before you buy. So I made this
That's
little,
cool.
yeah, this little system here. So here on this
Little.
side, I will have all the trims, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's an indicator light, right? If you would
Yep.
select a trim now, what would you think this indication signifies?
I would say probably select which trim I want on a helmet, I'm guessing,
Yes!
at this point, seeing as the helmet's lit up.
Perfect. All right. So you would select a trim now. Please do. It's just a random.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
so
doing
it's,
that one because that's the one that's there.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's intuitive, right? Here you would select by pressing one of those note blocks. It wouldn't need further explanation. Click note blocks or.
The note blocks are obvious. That's fine.
Okay. It has no trim. It looks. The first thing is here. Okay. You'd be now. Okay. Cool. Now I wanna have a chest plate, and the indicator light would tell you, hey, look, you can select the chest plate next, and now you would do what?
Okay. We try a different combination.
Aha.
Let's try this one over here.
Yep.
Huh?
Okay. And now it would indicate already
Oh.
you can select pants. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, let's try this one now.
Boom. Aha.
Ooh, okay. All right.
And
And
lastly,
can you choose colors as well?
I made it random. So you can see what it would look like on gold, blah, 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 Because if you want to
Okay.
really have all possible combinations, that would
That's
be
a crazy
lot.
amount. Yeah, no.
So it's just examples. All right. And then
Uh-huh.
you could come here and check it out. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like this combo. And then you would go to the actual shopping floor and buy it.
Oh, no, I like that because it's always a struggle trying to find a good trim that you want, but you don't know if it goes well together unless you choose the same trim for everything.
Yep.
I love this, Doc. This is fantastic.
Nice. Okay. And then, yeah, we have a reset here. Boof, right? And then we can send the whole thing away. And then obviously now you would see, right, indicator light is off. That means don't select anything now, right? The system is
Okay.
obviously resetting. Maybe I should say that somewhere, wait
Yeah.
for a reset, right? That's
If I
probably-
was to press something right now, what would happen?
Now everything is blocked. It's spam proofed.
It's okay. So it's green and scar proof is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's, none of them was on. So you were the next best thing. Not saying that you're somebody that breaks redstone.
I mean, I
typically.
could try my hardest if you like. I could really give it a good test.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now the system is actually ready. Okay. That was a good
Alright.
test. That was a good test.
I just spammed a bunch at once. Which one did it
Yeah,
choose?
but it survived it. You see, it's in normal mode again now. Okay, chest plate. Okay, that's
Okay.
good. That was good.
Can I reset it right now before we get to boost?
Yes, that should technically also work. Yeah, if you're not happy,
Okay. Should I?
yeah, that's a good test. We can do that. Okay, reset and let's see what happens. If it
Yeah.
manages to do that too.
Don't think it did.
Yeah. You have to go through the cycle.
Oh, you gotta go through the whole process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let's select some more then.
Good test though. Okay, it blocked this selection too. Yeah, if you had make it okay now you're not happy, you want to reset now, then it gets like extra complicated. And I was like at some point
Oh,
Gets to call it.
okay. The redstone would get a little bit insane.
well
I mean, it's already insane.
It is already
from
pretty
what I'm looking
insane,
at.
you know, but at some point you gotta call it. It's like, okay, this is good enough. Okay, but you know,
Yeah,
I just
no.
wanted to know if you somehow could break it, and I don't think you. No, it didn't work.
No, I think it's all right. Yep. No,
Yeah.
there you go. There's the reset.
Yeah,
I didn't break it. Victory.
nice.
Unless I'm just not that talented.
I'm very pleased. All right, yeah, this is all the trims, and I'm just gonna sell like the full armor trim. You can buy the trim then and then keep it, but you're not allowed to duplicate it. Also, it can only be used for, you know, beautification. Pretty much.
Okay, right. So you can't keep one of your own. You can only have one to put on your armor.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think that's fair. Fair.
Ah,
Otherwise, I mean, business will die down, right? Everybody just buys it once and then you're done.
Then that's it. Yeah.
That-
How much are you selling them for? Not that it applies to me, of course.
I mean, I'm not quite sure yet. It's, you know, I'm regretting my life choices. If you look at that pile of sand over there, and I already have like 4 more shulker boxes in the basement, and technically it takes way longer to place all the sand than shoveling it.
So you don't
So-
want sand anymore? Is that what you're saying? You're like, oh, you're going to pay some sand. Oh, how rich you are.
But
You're
I
like,
don't
nah,
know.
man, I don't want to do that anymore.
Maybe I'll have to charge some sand here too. Whatever. I went down this path now. There's no turning
Well,
back. Can't.
You've got enough diamonds by the looks of it. How many more diamonds do you need?
Exactly.
Someone's a
Yeah.
little rich right now.
Diamonds
yeah.
are worth nothing. Although I have to say, I'm a little bit jelly about the cool trophies people been getting. That is really. I mean, I
Yeah,
got
there's no
a
sand
participation
trophy. Sorry,
trophy from a live stream. I mean, that's something.
Look, you can at least you can have one shop that's for diamonds, right? Then you can
Yeah.
get your trophies.
Yeah. That,
I don't recommend this one to be a trophy shop because,
nah, yeah.
you know, once people do it, they're done.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe I could dedicate one shop to actually try to get trophies. That would maybe make sense. Maybe.
What shops do you have? What permit? What do you think?
The woods, this, and then I think I have dirt. Dirt, and then all the rails.
That's super profitable.
Yeah, I don't know if
All
people
the-
be buying dirt. And the
Did you say all
terraformers,
the
maybe.
rails?
Yeah,
Oh,
there could be something, but
Interesting.
it's also, yeah. I think the wood is in theory the most lucrative, but yeah. Sand.
oh yeah, yeah.
Sand.
Done this to yourself. There's no one blame but you.
So yeah, cool shop thing works here. Nice, good testing, and yeah, now it's the second thing I called you over for.
Oh,
Oh,
so
why don't they have a mailbox?
Why don't you have a mailbox? Let's have a think about that. Maybe because you're thousands of blocks away.
Yeah, but turned out I might live out there. What do we do?
I can get you a PO box. Do you want a
Oh,
PO box?
a PO box, maybe.
Yeah. So you come collect your mail from the post office.
Maybe we can hook it up to the wood shop somehow. Because, you know, that's a place I regularly visit, and then I had my
I
you know,
mean-
company address there. PO
Yeah.
box.
Look, you can do that if you like. We just got to make sure that there's no portals that are going to be having any issues with
Yeah.
it. But if you do want like a mailbox to come to your chosen place, we can.
All right, so
Otherwise, you'll just get one at the post office.
all
It's
right.
your choice.
All right, all right. So you say I got to call the technicians and see if it's possible to hook that up here, pretty much.
That's correct, yes. I mean, honestly, we're already going to have a mailbox for the shopping district, so it might be a bit overkill.
Yeah,
You could
that's-
have your stamps reroute to the shopping district, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
No.
So, I don't know.
Maybe the audience has a good solution. I mean, we could try to maybe send boats over thousands of blocks out into the swamp and back. We'll see. Maybe there is a
What
way.
nonsense are you talking about? Boats,
long
thousands
story.
of blocks. That's mail, apparently.
Airmail, you know. I mean, we
What
can shoot.
magician is this?
I mean, in theory, you know, we could shoot the boats that carry the mail over to me somehow or
In-
something.
Thousands of blocks away? You can do that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We should have hired you into the mail system.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the technicians.
We can have flying air mail now. We can make planes.
Yeah,
Phew,
I mean,
yeah?
you know, far delivery to the furthest spots on the server. Hire me.
Interesting. I mean, look, if you want to apply, come back with your resume. Let me know all your skill sets and everything that you got, and
All
we'll
right.
consider it.
I think about
Yeah.
something, but that would be cool. Yeah.
That would be cool, actually.
All right, I'll
On a
hook up with.
serious note, that would be very interesting.
All right, I hook up with the technicians, and we'll see what we can do. Good.
Okay.
So
No,
now,
this is great, Doc. Fantastic concept, dude.
Okay,
A lot of people,
nice.
and including myself, just make a shop and we sell it. You've gone to a next level.
a little bit of
bonkers.
experience. The selling bit, I think, will be a bit more boring. I will just have chests here on the side, and then there's the
Well, I
actual
mean,
things
you
in
get
there.
to it's
Yeah.
a fitting room. I
Yeah.
think that's really cool. You could even dress this up as a fitting room if you wanted. Have the base part of the shop somewhere else, and then put this in as a giant fitting room and go, yes, look, get a big mirror. Yeah, try it on. Stand in the middle of it, and try it on.
Man, yeah, you're the right person. You're the right person to give me some ideas. I would have made it, diamond blocks and glass, and that's it. But the
I
fitting
think a
room
fitting
is
room with a
like-
nice big red carpet and a nice mirror would look amazing. Just saying.
Yeah, in the middle, right? Yeah, that'll work out. The layout calls for it pretty much. Yeah,
I think you could do something really cool with that.
that's a good plan. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right,
All
is
right.
that it for today?
Yeah, that's it.
Michael?
Back to time lapsing for you,
Alright.
I guess, right?
Yeah, back to time lapse, and I got a build to get done. My own shop. It's not gonna be as fancy as yours. though.
Nice. What's it gonna be? What shop?
My flower and dye shop. I'm moving from my
Ooh.
truck into the big
Nice.
one.
Nice. I was
Yeah.
waiting for that one. I need dye.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ah, everyone needs dye. It's selling out like hotcakes.
Nice. Yep. You saw it live on camera. This thing is hermit proof. Pearl did the expected and spammed buttons and did things, and it didn't break. Au contraire, it worked just fine. And yeah, I went ahead and for now covered everything again. There's like a giant diamond treasure is buried here, But I think we did a somewhat decent job with the terraforming here. Nothing spectacular. Just evening out the corner here, a little bit of a cliffside there. And now we actually need to build the actual shop on top of here, and I have a great plan for that. Grandiose. Grandiose, the word we used in the beginning of the episode, will definitely be, a theme here. I mean, we put in something next to the hourglass and the gigantic fireworks explosion up there, So we need to keep on stunting. And I loved Pearl's idea of making this like a clothing shop, so we could have something insanely epic on top, and then you come in and it's this H&M vibe, clothing store. Maybe it would play some modern music, like like some stuff you would hear in these shops, like background music that is like a little bit of energetic and pushy, like runway music. And you come in here, it's like, what the hell is going on? I like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm working with Jeromus already on the outer shell of this shop, and Pearl just gave a great inspiration for the inside. I would say. Also, big props to Cut, by the way. If you look at the beautiful hourglass structure, there's no remains of any fireworks left, which is really cool. That's Cup for you, man. One of the biggest and most dedicated grinders on the server. That's for sure. Man, now every time I'm going to check on sales, I'm scared more people bought wood. Okay, this looks like... What? Sand? 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 Somebody just left chests of sand here. Oh my god, wait, what? Something broken here? Oh. They were literally just too lazy to put it in here. Now they're piling up sandboxes in here. Oh my god. This is turning into a nightmare quickly. Wait. It's like somebody was too late. Oh my god. People be starting getting too lazy to use the payment system. You got to be kidding me. It's an endless flood of sand. Oh my god. Like somebody is the same thing over here. chose 2. No. Oh, man. Oh, I need to get shulker boxes. I need to get that out of here. And I need to manually... No, I'm just going to throw it. Wait. They're going to make me... Really? This is how we do it now? I have to do it by hand and run it through the system now? Wow. Come on, man. It's convenient and relatively quick. Look at that. Why have you... How can you be so lazy? Who was that? Man. I mean, my money's on Joel. He's been building his shop over there. It's like... It's easy to use. Man, who did? Who refused to do? Man. Dude, we're drowning in sand. Should have seen that coming. Okay. Now we're sorting. What's the problem? Man. That's one thing I didn't consider, man. The laziness of the hermits. Maybe we need to install some system where you can, like, pay quickly. Like, quick pay system for lazy hermits. Just throw it all into a hole. What else do they want? I mean, it's literally a few double clicks away. It's like, how lazy can you be? And people call me lazy. Yeah, which, while we do that, brings us to the comment of the week, here by Chris, is saying, Dog is the hardest working lazy person I've ever seen. Well, obviously, all the lazy talk, we're joking about it. Obviously, yeah, I'm also a grinder, like, we're trying to get things done on the server. But what I do like is efficiency. And when I say I don't like to do anything, I mainly mean I don't like to do mundane stuff and, craft things forever and ever and things like that. I just, if I could, want to automate things and then create new things with it. I constantly create, right? It sometimes feel like if you have to craft manually, it slows you down. But yeah, that's part of survival Minecraft, I would say. But yeah, I really enjoy to spend my time efficiently and well spent. And I have to say that really increased, since I have a real family, right? In a sense, with my own family, better say, right? With a kid, doggies here. And yeah, a crazy story that comes from that, believe it or not. Like, I have always had an extensive Steam library and always was a gamer. Like, enjoyed all the new titles that always came out and always made sure to keep a good eye on that. And then, I spent many, many hours playing Civilization, for example, and other strategic games, dungeon crawlers, survival simulations. I loved SimCity franchises. Or anything that involves management, right? Getting things organized, building up supply chains, and so on. So one of the old school classics is maybe Settlers or similar games, right? And of course, there's many new games that do that too, and I always played them. But since Docky is here, believe it or not, I don't think I ever launched any other game than Minecraft for like 3 years plus now. Like, for real. My only gaming... Man, really, we have this epic moment and you come in like this. Like, no, but for real, no other games, only Minecraft. And it's precious, I enjoy it, and I'm in the lucky spot, right, that my gaming is also my profession, in a sense. But yeah, I'm actually not playing any other games at the moment, at all. Which is pretty crazy. Yeah, to finish off the episode... I added a little small addition here. You can see, maybe you don't see it because, yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. But this water tube here is new. And it comes up back here and actually leads into the dispenser here that has the armor stands, to be displayed. And as you maybe hopefully remember, maybe down here, this barrel was, you know, getting the armor stats from the reset mechanism here that sorts the chest, helmet, pants, and shoes, and sends it back there. So now we can also recycle the armor stands, so we don't have to worry about that. There will always be enough armor stands in the system, and I'm pretty pleased about that. So yeah, with that said, I guess on the live stream weekend we will start trying to set up all the armor trims and making the different armor bits and pieces. I think that's a good task for the live stream. And with that said, I'd say I see you next time, where I think we will have a pretty build heavy episode. If the plan works out, what I want to build on top of this thing, it will be crazy. Alright, I see you. Bye guys.